on this stock as well. But it's that time of the day when Nimesh joins in to help us out with what he's picking up on D-Street Chatter. Nimesh, what do you expect today in terms of flows? The Nifty is still down, but some recovery.
Well, Nigel, from a flow perspective, you're going to see a down day. I understand there is a large basket selling at a leading FI day, so the FI number could be relatively large in today's market. But we've seen a bit of a recovery as well in the last 30 minutes of trade. But largely, it's a day of risk off. You've seen globally as well, a lot of equities are under pressure on the back of rising bond yields. So that's going to be a bit of a concern in the very short term. Sector where there is a bit of buying interest continues to be the PSU basket. And within PSUs, I understand for the last couple of days, there is buying interest in the PSU bank stocks from larger institutions. So that from a flow perspective. Even the broader markets, the breadth distance slightly negative in the last couple of hours of trade. A small recovery there. But again, at least in the broader market, there are equal gainers as well. So a mixed day from a mid-cap or the broader market point of view. But there is pressure in the Nifty names, largely on the back of FI selling.
Right. Nimesh, thanks for that. In terms of specific stocks, what's coming up on your list?
Well, Prashant, I'll start with blocks. That's something which I track very closely. So the first stock is TD Power. There was a large block in the opening trade today. The stock has recovered from the intraday lows, but from a block perspective, the promoter entity was a likely seller. And I understand some domestic mutual funds were buying into this block. So the disclosures at the end could be quite interesting. So that's the first name. Second, a couple of stocks where there is a small MOC buying in the last 30 minutes at an FI days, which is Cipla and Shriram Finance. In both the stocks, there is MOC buying at a leading FI days. So that stands out for me. Third, a bit of buying back in metal names. So both SAIL and Tata Steel stands out in terms of buying interest from larger institutions. So there is delivery-based buying in metal stocks today, especially the steel names. And the last one is Zydus Life. Post earnings, we've seen a bit of a recovery in that name as well, largely on the back of commentary. The stock was falling. But while the stock is recovered in the last 2 days, today in the last 30 minutes, you're going to see a small MOC selling. So I might see a bit of a reaction there, but at least for today, there is last 30 minutes selling in Zydus Life.
Okay, all right, Nimesh. Thanks a lot for that. By the way, keep an